Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today, well, things are going to get a little bit musical. So, I hope you guys are ready. Hey, Future Chosen here. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the prior videos. I really do appreciate it. All the comments down below, thank you guys so much. And if you haven't already subscribed, I recommend doing that. Even checking to see if you are subscribed, you might be surprised to find out that you're not. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and let's get on with it. Today, I want to jump in and build a little bit more onto our base area and also get a bit more progression done. We have a little bit more to go until we unlock some more new stuff. And so I want to clear this area out, and I want to expand upon our little base here and make it a little bit nicer. That it requires me to clear out some clear out these trees here. And there is a way to do this a little bit faster. Let me see if I have this on me. Okay, so we have some flaked flint. Let's get into the Totemic mod a little bit. Right here's the Tomic the Tomepedia, Totemicpedia, or whatever you want to call it. All I got to do, actually, I could probably just craft this in my inventory. There we go. We get a totem writing knife. This book is going to have some information that you might find useful in it. Now, we can, however, change this to a couple different things. We have Ocelot, which Ocelot is actually the one that I really want the most. That is going to prevent creepers from exploding, I believe. There's rabbit, spider, squid, wolf. All these do different things, and it's probably best to have as many as you probably can. The cow, Enderman, all of these are really nice. I want the one that's going to give me haste. And you can just keep trying these out until you get the one that you want. Now, what we're going to end up doing, though, is carving out some wood. So let me just place this here, for example. I got to place it the other way, though. And we'll see if we can't carve this thing out. There we go. So I just carved it out right here. You can see I don't have any effects. I think it's because I don't have a base at the moment, but we do need to craft a base, and I think that is done by scrolling all the way over until we get to totem base. All right, so let me break this. I don't remember if it retains its it just basically we just broke it down. So where do I want to place this? Let's go ahead and place it near a chopping block. Where are chopping blocks at right at the moment? So this will do a base. Then we place a log on top, and then we choose what we want. So I kind of chose what? Not a pig, a spider, squid, wolf. Let's go with horse. That might work. And does that give us our effect? Yes, and we end up getting a speed boost because of this totem. Now, it does have its range limitations, so keep that in mind. It only goes so far. I don't know where the cutting point is. There it is. So it doesn't do very many blocks. So we got to be near it for the most part. But I think we can extend the range on these. So I think for just in here for right now, we're going to go with an Ocelot. This is going to prevent creepers from blowing up. Actually, it will stop them mid-explosion. It's kind of cool. Let's do a base real quick, if I can find it. Totem base. And then we'll switch over to the Ocelot, and we'll slap that on here. Nice. So that's the Ocelot one. I really like that they're like actual carvings now. Before they were just poles and they would just be labeled. Now they're actual carvings, which looks really cool. So this will prevent creepers from exploding in our little area down here. Do not want that to happen. That'd be awful. It would be a bad day. So this will help because I actually don't know if these will like drop all the items or not. They might just explode and there goes all your items. So I want to get this all cleared out, and then we can get some more totems put up. Things that are probably going to help me mine this would be haste. And the book over here tells you the totem effects. So the things that give me haste would be like buffalo, right? So if I set this to buffalo, we'll get a little bit of haste. And I could place, honestly, I can place this anywhere. So like right here, craft a totem base on top. And this will give me just haste enough to mine this area out. And give ourselves some buffalo. If I could find it. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty looking. And yeah, now I have the haste effect, which should help me mine this out a little bit quicker. Just a little bit. is something different. Yeah, I kind of took this and ran with it. Look at these like dirt slabs. These are hilarious. You can make dirt slabs in here. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a thing, and I think it adds a little bit. So yeah, I decided to go with like a little dock area for right now, and we still have areas to expand over here, but this is basically our spawn. I'm pretty sure we do spawn very close to this area right here in the center. And this area should be always loaded, I believe, since we are in the spawn chunks. Yeah, we have a little bit of dock, so we can walk around our area. I have a little fishing area right here. That way, I didn't want to extend this and waste all the water here. But yeah, you can see the fish just kind of get pushed off the waterfall. Over here is going to be where we're going to work on some more technical stuff as we get into it. And this is probably where another building potentially will go. Yeah, this whole island, we're going to put this whole island to use. That is for sure. These blocks right here, by the way, I wanted to talk about these. These are basically like trapdoors that aren't trapdoors. And you can get them by taking a slab and chopping it down. So let's hop back into here and take a look at our little crafting area that we have going so far. The only thing I'm missing is to add, I guess, a couple more of these. By the way, I sometimes click that. It's so annoying to do that. But yeah, all I got to do to fix that, let's go ahead and do that right now. And also, this crafting table broke on me, and of course, scared me so much. It literally scared me. Whew. When these things break, they do get a little bit of a warning, but if you're not paying attention while you're crafting, oh my, you are going to be in for it. But yeah, I think this area looks really good. And this is just our mine to gather cobblestone. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the downstairs area. It's literally just an empty hole where mobs can end up spawning over here. And yeah, I don't know. There's not much to really do with it just yet. Maybe we'll use it later though, 100%. As far as totems going, we are rocking the bunny. We're rocking the wolf. We're rocking the pig. And we're also rocking the horse. All of these things are giving us different things. We have haste, we have strength, we have speed, luck, and we have jump boost. So all of these are giving us different things. You don't have to have but one of them, but I have them all spread out just to kind of make it look even. And so I kind of went one here, 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 you know, on the edge, and it kind of gives variation to the different sides. I really like the pig one because it sticks to the same size as the block. And just pigs are my favorite. They're literally my favorite Minecraft mob. So if you're interested in kind of sprucing up your builds whenever you work on things like this, so say you're like, Chosen, that is not a slight progress. That is epic, right? Or you're saying something crazy like that. No, it's really not. It's just me looking through the mod list and going, huh, what's an interesting item I could place down? And things like the barrels that I've already been using, placing down some of these, which I've already been using, and just adding the lids on the side. I mean, that's all that is. Using some of the actual functional mods that are in here, taking some of these smaller blocks and adding them in. That really adds a lot to your worlds. Also, don't forget your bushes, because those are really important as well. But we're gonna be hopping in. We're gonna be getting ourselves started with some tech. We have some quests to complete. Now, this may seem like all of this stuff goes in a single line, but it really doesn't. In order for us to make this particular hopper to progress further, well, we're gonna need a dark gem, but before we can even use the dark gem, we actually need to get into better with mods and create ourselves a mill. Yeah, because to make this hopper, it takes a little bit, right? So this hopper right here is going to require charcoal dust. First of all, we don't have charcoal yet. We can get charcoal, but as you can see, we do need to use a mill in order to get that. We already have the shark tooth, but we do not have, which is what it's showing, red cedar, apparently, which is from the Totemic mod. Need to figure out how to get red cedar, and I do believe that to get red cedar, we have to dive deeper into the Totemic mod, because this is a plant that you can create with doing some dance rituals with some music, and that's going to be a process all in itself. So all of that just to move us a little bit forward. So after making these 3 particular items right here, these musical instruments from the Totemic mod, we can do a couple things. Place the drum down for one. I'm also going to keep the flute on me, and then we need to place the wind chimes somewhere. Honestly, just creating a little bit of a riser here, and then I think we can walk into a wind chime. I don't remember. I'm going to place this on top and then have it overhang. And then I'm going to place the wind chimes here. Can I have them hanging from this block? I thought I could hang it from something, but I guess you can't hang it from this particular block. Let's try using just a regular slab, I guess. There it goes. It works just fine now. I don't know if it matters how high it is. I'm sure it does. This will eventually jingle a little bit and will give us some nice music. Actually, I might take this instead of having it here. I might just add it to that. Why not do that? That should work a little bit better. It's also a little bit higher here. So I just drop it right there and we'll have a little bit of music that's nearby. As you heard, there's a drum, which makes a really cool sound, and you can get jiggy with it, right, and make a whole bunch of music. I need to, however, create ourselves a ritual. So you can find our ceremony. You can find the ceremony lists here. We actually need to do the one that will change our saplings, and it also does other things, like it will cause mobs that are animals that are nearby to breed. And it is the Rite of the Spring, I think. Yes. So it says right here, along with that, any nearby saplings will transform into red cedar saplings. There we go. Now the chimes are working. Look at that. It's generating a little bit of music, as you can see. So this will tell you what you need to activate. So you use this combination, and it says sneak while playing to use selector mode. So we'll hit this while holding shift, and it will activate. Then we need to complete a certain amount of music. So let me go ahead and plant these cedar saplings, and I went with these because they're more than likely not going to grow because they like when they're in groups of 4. So let's hurry up and do this. I put the flute in my offhand, so I'm going to sneak right click and then sneak right click, and now you can see that we can do this. And so long as we're completing this within that time period, there we go. And as you can see, we currently have the Rite of Spring going on right now, and it converted these into the cedar saplings that we're going to need. This is the wood type that we're actually going to need. So yeah, that's a little bit of how to do the Totemic mod. It's pretty cool. We're going to be using it just a little bit. Just you wait. There's quite a bit of this we're going to actually need to do. But first of all, let's get these grown. I'm going to go ahead and plant them around here. And while we're working on some other stuff, they should grow within time. I'm not too worried. If not, we'll bone mill them later. So I need to turn some cows into buffalo. Yes, buffalo is something we're going to need. That's the whole reason we're doing this, is because we need some buffalo teeth. So I need to make myself a rattle. That's going to be another musical instrument that we're going to be able to use. And this one's going to be really, really helpful. Shake, rattle, and roll. Rite of Spring. Awesome. So I think we needed the rattle to complete the other achievement that we just got. But anyways, let's go ahead and I'm going to get my stuff thrown back in. We're going to take this rattle and we're going to take this drum and the wind chimes and the flute, which we need to keep in our offhand to act as a selector. Probably sleep and then go find an island that has some cows on it. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. So before we leave, we might actually be able to get the cows to our island, because I noticed there's this piggyback thing right here, and I don't know if you can use the kite to pick up mobs and carry them. Like, let's just say this horse over here. Don't know if it'll actually let me do a horse. Probably not. It'll only let me do, I think, regular animals. Let's try it with a sheep. That might be a better option. So we pick it up. Can I use this? Oh, I can. Oh, so we are definitely going to be getting some mobs to our island. And we need to get a couple of cows. So this island should have cows. I think this biome can get cows, but there is another thing I want, and that is the pumpkin. We pretty much we'll have the ability to get infinite snow now, because we can make a snowman. So let's just hop on over, grab myself a cow, and we're going to take flight. I guarantee this is going to be really weird. Oh, this is... Yep, we're doing it. We're doing a thing. We're definitely doing a thing. Wow. Well, at least the cow's having fun. So, of course, with all our animals, we need to take them and place them in a hole. That's where they're going to stay for now. Ain't that right, Mr. Cow? And here's our other cow. Now, I want to breed these because the ceremony that we're about to do only changes 2 at a time. So we should be able to take some of our wheat, get these cows bred up. And I kind of want at least another set of cows, you know, just in case. You know what? I may not even worry about it at all. And we also probably want to expand this to at least 4 in size. It's so long as this horse. Can you walk? You're not even walking, dude. What is going on with this horse? So yeah, I'm gonna make it at least 4 because I know buffalo, they're a little bit wonky, and I don't really want them to die on me because I made a bad decision in how big I need an area for them. So I'm gonna make I guess a little 3x3 area. That should be efficient, at least for now. So let's get started with this ceremony. I went ahead and placed my drum down. Now, I do want my wind chimes on a particular totem pole or next to it. It's just going to make things more consistent. We also don't want a block below our chimes, like directly below the chimes. So I'm going to go ahead and place the chimes. And all we have to do to activate this is to hit the drum by holding shift, let off of shift, then hit shift again, and then right click, of course, on the wind chimes. That should activate it, and then we're gonna shake, rattle, and roll. And we can also use the flute as well, if need be. Make sure you have an empty hand. Let's go ahead and get this started. We're gonna shift right click here, and then shift right click on that. It's gonna cause the buffalo dance to happen. I recommend hitting the drum and using your rattle at the same time. In the middle, use your flute a couple times. You could even hit the chimes like that. But the big thing is probably going to be the rattle and the drum. Just keep that up and you will eventually complete this. And when it's done, we should get ourselves some buffalo. Hopefully the cows are close enough. And, oh, nope, we want you. No, move. Woo. Oh, goodness. You had me worried. You know what? I'm going to just make sure you guys are up top here because I don't want any shenanigans. All right? No shenanigans. I need you guys just to do your thing and not cause any problems, all right? Wow, when you pick them up, they really act kind of weird, but they're super cute. Look how cute these guys are. So looky there, we got ourselves some big boys. Yep, these are the full-grown buffalo. They are quite massive, I must say. Definitely massive, and we probably need to make a couple babies from them. So according to the Totemic book, well, these guys are definitely some extinct animals, but we were able to summon a few back, only to put them into extinction again. Yes, because their teeth are so valuable. Oh, we got some buffalo tooth. Yeah, they were meant to go extinct anyways. I mean, that's why it happened in the first place. It's like bringing the dinosaurs back. I shouldn't have done that. Anyways, let's go ahead and make some new stuff with Better with Mods. So we have the grindstone or millstone, which is going to be something we need to make. Very simple. And then also the reason we needed the buffalo in the first place to make the wooden gear, which is going to require that cedar plank that we made earlier. And I think they've grown by now. Yeah, look at that. There's the cedar trees. We also got a disco horse. Grab the cedar. I'm probably only going to cut one of these down for right now. And then of course we got to chop the log. That's another step. Just punch it a few times and we should be good. By the way, if you didn't know, a nice tip for doing this, just stand on top, hold down right click, and then spam left click. And while holding down that right click, and it'll do it automatically for you. As you can see, yeah, you just it automatically places, and because you're standing here, it won't place on top of the block. Just a little tip. Buffalo crafting done, and there we go. We got ourselves a gear. This is going to be used for making our hand crank. Yep, just some regular cobblestone, a couple sticks, and we're pretty much ready to go. Like this is super easy right here. Hand crank done, and then we need to make the last thing, and this is going to get us pretty close to the end of this section, I do believe. We're getting really close here. We're about to progress past caveman level. We're getting into technology. Look at this. We just got ourselves a mill and a manual hand crank, and that's only going to lead to a few good things, right? So we have this. We place the hand crank next to it, and I don't think it really matters what direction it's facing, just so long as it's next to it. And when we put stuff in here, we activate this hand crank. It's going to use some of our hunger, or it's going to take some of our meat sickles, and it's going to grind stuff down. Now, we don't have charcoal yet, so we need to get some of that to move forward. So in order to get the charcoal, well, we just need to bury some stuff underground. And let's go ahead and take these. We add them together. That gets us some stacks of logs. Same here. And what we're going to do is we're going to place them just like this. Let's go ahead and fill this area. We're going to place dirt on top of them, just like that. I'm going to open this hole right here. Let's go ahead and place the dirt on top. And I'm going to use my sticks here. One in the offhand, and we're going to light this. Actually, I just needed to just light it, didn't I? Cover it up, and this will convert to charcoal. Probably once we stop seeing the smoldering coming off of this. And that's how we're going to get our first bits of charcoal. Pretty exciting. This is the direction that I think I found the most darkland biomes. But we need to get there hopefully before dark, because once it becomes dark, it's going to be really hard to get even on the island. It's going to be insane. And here's one perfect. One that has water is probably going to be the best option because they're going to be a little bit slower in the water, which means we're going to have a better chance. Yeah, this is probably going to be the best spot. And then we just wait for it to get dark, and hopefully we can get some bad guys to spawn and take them on. So it's going to be really dark, but now that the sun has gone down, I should be able to stand at one end of the island and hopefully get some mobs to spawn on the other. At least that's the goal. So if I stand on like the farthest end over here, hopefully that's like 20 something blocks away. I know there's going to be mobs that spawn over here, but I'm hoping maybe I could even fly off the island, maybe land on it and hopefully try and do this. There's a very good chance though that we'll die. Oh, there's a mob. Not the mob we're wanting. We're wanting Badlands style, or not Badlands, Darklands style mobs. Badlands. So I think this right here, yep, here we go. These are some small ones, but these are the ones I'm wanting. So they actually showed up. Uh-oh, we got some, we got a spooter that's in our way. And I don't know if that's a depth ghoul. These shadow monsters, so they drop little versions of what we actually need. And they're going to be the perfect candidate because they're a little easier to kill than the big boy. But yeah, still landing in water is going to be a little bit easier. Here's the Shadow Gem Shard. That is exactly what I need. Now this is a depth ghoul. I don't think this guy drops the thing I'm wanting. I don't think he drops hardly anything. Oh yeah, we got some mobs definitely spawning now. Not the ones I'm wanting though, but they'll do. Oh boy. I guess if anything, if my sword breaks, we'll just switch to an axe. Oh man. Yeah, but this right here, this is what we need to do. I see the shadow ones. They're hard. They're kind of hard to miss. And there's one coming after me. Yep, I'm gonna be killing things for a little while. So there are some abyssal zombies that are following me. You want to not let them hit you because you have the potential of getting the abyssal plague. Oh, and that stuff is nasty. And creepers blowing up. Yep, that's a thing. But anyways, as you can see, it's going to be a slow roll, but these right here will inevitably make the abyssal gem that we need. But we'd have to get it from an iron press, or from a press. But we can always change up our system that we have to accommodate for that one particular item. That's not a problem. Hey, out of that one, I ended up getting an actual dark gem. Hey, so we're good, or shadow gem. We're ready to go. Let's go back home and settle things up. As you can see, our charcoal is now done, and we should be able to harvest this. Look at that. Of course, I can use my shovel. And we'll harvest all the charcoal. Look at that. Wow, there's actually a lot of charcoal that comes out of this. At least it seems that way. Yeah, almost a whole stack out of a tiny little bit of wood. That's pretty nice. Now, for this thing, you're going to want a bit of food. So I hope you have a good source of food at this point. And this may or may not be horse meat. Anyways, we'll move on. Yeah, you're going to just keep cranking this. Basically, hold down right-click and just keep doing it. You're going to run out of food on your meat sickle bar. But what you're going to get is coal that's going to get spit out the top of this. And yeah, you can stop doing it. It's going to hold its progression. Yeah, we just keep doing this and then make sure you eat because you don't want to start dying of hunger. But these are the two that we actually need for this entire project. So the only thing on here you might be wondering where I got was the shark tooth. Well, that came from our sieves very, very early on. And get ready. Boom. We just completed the flame grill goodness. Now, what does this do? This hopper allows us to pretty much automate this guy. Yeah, or the grill. We can automate the grill. We can automate pretty much anything. This acts as a fire source. So if we place this hopper underneath, it will not only pull the items, but it will also allow this to stay fired up and actually work. So it's a great way to automate any of these things. And moving forward, we're definitely going to need that. So as always, I want to give a huge shout out today to one of my awesome Patreons. And that is going to go to Jabber Jeremy. I'm pretty sure. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Get a lovely sign right there. Man, does that look good. Anyways, I do appreciate all of my Patrons. And again, I want to say a huge thank you guys. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, of course, check the links down in the description below. Also, if you're wondering how to install this mod pack, that's another question that I've been getting a lot. Also, find that information down in the description below. I've been getting a lot of comments related to that very thing. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Of course, if you did, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Of course, I'll see you in the next episode, and as always, thanks for watching.